Hello everyone, today our topic is how to create Kommo contacts from Google Sheets. So suppose we are adding the detail of all our customer in our Google Sheet and we want to use these customer details to create a new contact in Kommo CRM. So here our objective is that whenever we are going to add detail of a new customer in our Google Sheet, then automatically we are going to use that customer detail to create a new contact in Kommo. So for that we need to build a connection between Google Sheets and Kommo. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I need to use concept of trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use Google Sheets. In action application, I'm going to use Kommo. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create Kommo contact from Google Sheet. So suppose we are keeping a record of all our customers in our Google Sheet and we are adding the data of new customer in Google Sheets. Now to manage our relationship with our customer and for better management, we need to create these customers as a contact in Kommo CRM. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to add the detail of a new customer in a new row in my Google Sheet, then automatically by using all those details of my customer, I'm going to create new contact in Kommo CRM. So for doing this automatically, what I need to do is I need to build a connection between Google Sheet and Kommo, and I'm going to build this connection with the help of Pabbly Connect. So I don't need any programming and coding skills for that. So here with the help of Pabbly Connect, what is going to happen is that whenever I'm going to add the detail of a new customer in my Google Sheet, then automatically by using all those customer detail, I'm going to create a new contact in Kommo CRM. So how I can build this connection and how I can use Pabbly Connect? For that, I need to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect, and this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you just have to click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I need to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here this is the workflow section, and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here I want to create a new workflow. For that I need to click here on this create workflow button and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create Kommo contact from Google Sheets. And now I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab and here I will find all the folders that I have created in my Pabbly Connect account, and here I have this particular folder of Google Sheets, so I'm going to select that. And I'm going to click on create, and it will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we have to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be Google Sheets. So I'm going to select Google Sheets here, and now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and new or updated spreadsheet row will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this, and now I need to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I'm going to use this webhook URL, and this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two accounts in my workflow, I need to follow all these instructions. And first I need to copy this webhook URL. And now I need to take you to Google Sheet. And here in Google Sheet, I'm going to use this particular spreadsheet which is named as Customer Data 2024-25. And in this spreadsheet, I have all these columns. And here in these columns, I'm going to add the detail of my new customers. Now here what I need to do is I need to connect this particular spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect. And for that, I need to go to extensions, and I need this particular extension of Pabbly Connect webhooks. So if you don't have this particular extension, then what you need to do is you need to go to add-ons and you have to click on get add-ons. and it will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here I'm going to search for my extension, which is Pabbly Connect webbook. So I'm going to open that and we will see our extension like this. So we need to install this particular extension and I have already installed this. So I'm going to close this. I will go back to extensions and I'm going to go to my extension of Pabbly Connect webbooks. And in this, I'm going to open this option of initial setup. And here we have these two tabs, webbook URL and trigger column. So first I'm going to paste that webbook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I need to give a trigger column. So in my spreadsheet, I have this last data entry column, which is column D, and the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webbook URL. So here my trigger column will be column D. And now whenever any data will be filled in this particular column, then automatically the data of that whole row will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So here I have filled all these details. Now I need to click on send test. And here my test data has been sent successfully. Now I'm going to click on submit. And my setup is configured successfully. Now I'm going to close this. And here I have sent the data of this particular row. So this was my first customer that I have added in my Google Sheet. So I have sent the data of that particular customer. And now what I want is that whenever I'm going to add the detail of new customers in my spreadsheet, then automatically I want that data to be sent to Pabbly Connect. So for that I need to go back to extensions. I will go back to my extension of Pabbly Connect webbooks. And in this I'm going to enable this option of send on event. So after enabling this option, what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to add a detail of a new customer in a new row, then automatically the data of that new row will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now I need to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So in this response, I have my trigger column, which is column D. I have my spreadsheet name, which is customer data 2024-25. I have my sheet name, which is sheet 1. And I have the first name of my customer, which is demo. I have the last name, which is user. I have this random phone number and the email, which is demouser@pabblytudes.com. So here I have received all these details of my customer, and now what I need to do is I need to use all these details of my customer and I need to create a new contact automatically in Kommo CRM. So for that what I need to do is I need to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab and here my action application is going to be Kommo. So I'm going to select that and now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and create contact will be my action event. So I'm going to select that. And I'm going to connect Kommo with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click here. And I need to click on add new connection. And I will click on connect with Kommo. And now for connecting Kommo with Pabbly Connect, I need a subdomain. So how I'm going to find this subdomain? For that, let me take you back to my account of Kommo. And here in the path URL, I have this subdomain. So I need to copy all this before this /dashboard. So I'm going to copy my subdomain from here. I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here. So this is going to be my subdomain and I need to click on save. And now I need to scroll down and I need to click on allow to give access to my account. And here my connection is successful. Now what I need to do is I need to fill all these details to create a new contact in my Kommo account. So I need the first name, last name, email address and the phone number of my customer. So I have received the response of my customer from Google Sheet and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that response and I'm going to map that response here and I'm going to map those responses here. So what I need to do is I need to use mapping, and what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I will open the response of Google Sheets and I need the first name of my customer. So this is the first name, so I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the last name, so I need to click here. I will open the response of Google Sheet. And here this is the last name, which is user, so I'm going to map this. Now I need to select my responsible user, so I need to open this tab. And here I only have one user, so I'm going to select that. Now I need to give the email address and the phone number, so I'm going to map that. So this is my email address, so I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the phone number. And you can also give the position and the tags to this particular contact, but these are not the required details, so I'm not going to fill any detail here. So here I have mapped all these details and I have made these details dynamic. Now what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to get the data of a new customer from Google Sheet, then automatically all these details are going to get replaced and I'm going to receive new customer details in real time. So I have mapped all the required details. Now I'm going to scroll down and I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new contact automatically in my Kommo account. So to check this, let me take you back to Kommo. I will go to List, and in List I have this contact list. So I'm going to open this. And here in contact list, we can see I have created this new contact. So the name is demo user, I have the phone number, and I have the email, which is demouser@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that these were the details that I have added as a customer in my Google Sheet, and automatically I have used all those details of my customer to create a new contact in Kommo CRM. So here we can see that my connection between Google Sheet and Kommo is working successfully, and whenever I'm going to add a new data of a customer in Google Sheet, then automatically I'm going to use that detail to create a new contact in Kommo. Now to check this in real time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my Google Sheet. And here I'm going to add the detail of a new customer. So here the first name will be test, last name will be user, email will be testuser@pabblytudes.com, and I'm going to give random phone number. So this is going to be my phone number. So here I have added the detail of a new customer. Now what should happen is that automatically by using these detail of my customer, a new contact should be created in my Kommo CRM account. Now to check this, let me take you back to Kommo. I'm going to refresh this, and here in Kommo we can see that I have automatically created this new contact. So the name is test user, phone number is this, and I have the email, which is testuser@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that I have just filled these details of a customer in my Google Sheet, and automatically by using those details I have created a new contact in Kommo. So here my connection and automation between Google Sheet and Kommo is working successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here I have created this connection between Google Sheets and Kommo to create new Kommo contacts from Google Sheets. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Google Sheets, and my trigger event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was Kommo, and my action event was create contact. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.